What's up, guys? Fuck.
We're live.
I got my hands outside, and my hands on tight, and my hands tight, and my gloves on tight. My hands on tight, and my gloves on tight, and my arms on tight, and my legs on tight. I got my hands on tight, and my shirt on tight, and my hat on tight, and my gloves on tight. I got my skin on really, really tight, and I'm ready to go live tonight. Let's go live. Let's go live. It's 8 o'clock. Let's go live right now. Yeah.
First word detected.
Let's get pumped, guys. I'm so pumped. It's live. We're live. It's live. We're live. It's live. We're live. What's going on in the chat, guys? It's Wednesday. What is today? I don't even fucking know.
First
It's
word
Wednesday,
detected.
March 15th, and it's 8 o'clock, and we're ready to go. Look at that stupid
the
fucking
fuck?
dinosaur on there.
detected.
What's up, guys? Hey, can we get some intro music to kind of get pumped and to kind of get silly and ready like this? Can we do some music that makes me get silly like this? Can we get something that makes me go like this? What's going on, guys? How's your week been? Have you guys been excited? Sam, how's your week been?
Good. Really good.
Oh, my God.
Oh, here I am. What's up? Hey, Dana. Welcome
What's
back.
going on, Dana? Welcome back. Dana was out of town last week, famously, classic Dana style. She went to the MeMoreTV Corporate Summit. You can see her wearing the shirt there now. What a beautiful shirt that is. And so she went to the Corporate Summit, the retreat that they do every year. She was a representative for Skeletor on Live. So, Dana, right off the bat, how was that corporate retreat and that corporate summit?
It was amazing. I got to talk to the executives and the janitors.
That's right. It was the executives and the janitors of the company coming together and showing that even from the top to the bottom, the MeMore style, love each other like a family, even from the bottom. There's executives going into the executive restroom and blowing ass
First word
and
detected.
blowing diarrhea on the toilet, and the janitors coming in and cleaning that. The guys, they can be friends from top to bottom. Tops go to bottom and bottoms go to top. And so we got to, oh my God, I feel like this is fucked.
First word detected.
But anyway, we missed you, but we love your shirt. Let's take a look at that
Thanks.
shirt again. That
Wow.
pops. Now, you can only get that shirt. There's one of two ways to get that shirt. Either you can be a member of the MeMoreTV family by getting hired by MeMoreTV or Skeleton Realm, or you sign up to the Patreon, the highest tier, and you wait an entire year, which means you have to pay us about $350, but you get that shirt, and that's insane. So I don't even think there's that many of those in existence. That is a special shirt. Fuck.
First word detected.
So, Sam, I already asked you, how's your week?
Good. It's great. I feel rusty. I feel like we haven't done this in forever. But guess what, Doug?
What?
47th time in a row. I was thinking of putting white out on my eyes. Got little baggy eyes. You know, haven't been getting a whole lot of sleep this week. But look,
Uh-oh.
what if I painted white out?
Whiteout style, as a football player once said, when I put the whiteout on the eyes and before the game, we get ready to game. So tonight, this week's show is stacked with guests. You already fucking knew that.
First word
That's how it
detected.
goes here. That's Skelly haters right off the bat gifting 10 memberships. Whoa! I see we've got some special members in the chat. Bofa D's and Trash Image guys have achieved something very special here tonight, which is that they've achieved a new badge on their chatter's name. Now we're looking at Boba D's, we're looking at Trash Image, we're looking at my uncle's buddy as well, getting that special MeMoreTV badge. Now that just takes time, guys. Some of the Davies in there, some of the Daves in there. You guys will upgrade if you just wait. So guys, that is something to look forward to. Maybe next week.
Check.
But anyway,
Wow.
tonight, how's that? Yeah, are the audio levels
Check. I did see someone mention my levels, but it sounds okay to me. Check. Yep.
So
Sounds good.
guys,
Whoa.
the show's stacked up. But let me first address something really cool here. Let's take a look at the Dana Zoo to get that out of the fucking way.
First
We
word
love the
detected.
Dana Zoo.
Whoa.
Dana, do we have any new members of the Dana Zoo tonight?
Well, I mean, they're placed in a bit of a different orientation
Different
today.
placement. Now, I'm looking,
Yeah.
are there more cows?
Phaser put all of these cows out last time, and I decided to keep them over here, but they're kind of going this way. They're walking,
Yeah.
kind of following the
They're
path.
hurting.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's Phaser.
But we do have Mama and Boo Boo, obviously.
The classics.
Yeah.
Phaser's been fiddling with the Dana Farm. Well, that's tonight. Speaking of the Dana Farm, now Dana's got the Dana Farm, but what do we got over here? We got the Guy's Garden.
The guy's garden.
We call it the Garden of Tranquility here, the Guy's Garden. And yeah, it's planting season coming up, so if you got a green thumb and you got your planter boxes ready, you might take some inspiration from
It's
a
spring.
classic
It's spring,
cherry red
Doug.
tomato. It's spring, a cherry red carrot, a cherry red grapefruit, a cherry red pepper, some cherry red celery, a cherry red spring onion, a cherry red mushroom, and a cherry red cucumber. So tonight, I'm blabbering and blabbering, and I'm so fucking
First word
crazy,
detected.
I can't get my fucking
First
thing.
word detected.
What thing? What's
I don't
wrong?
know what's going on. Okay, so tonight we got some crazy guests, guys. First guest tonight is Traffic Borm. Now, on the way over here, I encountered a little bit of crosstown traffic, like the classic Jimi Hendrix song, Crosstown Traffic. And so Traffic Borm was right in the middle of that traffic. We see him. I don't know how it is. Whenever we've got clear roads and you're just going very fast, there's no traffic. Traffic Borm's nowhere to be found. But when there's a lot of traffic in the city, Borm is always right there. Now, I don't know how that works with me. Maybe I'm a Borm magnet. Maybe I'm a Borm magnet, but I always see Traffic Borm about 4 or 5 cars ahead of me when there's traffic. Do you see Borm out and about?
Yeah, they always say, don't rush, don't bother hurrying past, because at the next red light, you and the Borm are going to be sitting right side by side.
Line.
But the fact of the matter is, if I do rush, guess who's not going to be next to the Borm anymore?
That's
What if
right.
I run the red light? Then I'll be far away. So don't tell me to take my time and not cut people off, not pass people by.
Well, that brings interesting points. I want to be with the boy. I want to see the boy. I like looking at the Borm's bumper stickers. After that, we've got Leatherjacked Frontman. Now, this is your favorite band. Everybody knows the band. I don't even need to say the name of the band, because we know who the Leatherjacked Frontman plays for. And he's the frontman of one of the coolest bands in Atlanta. He's always wearing a leather jacket, and he's fucking jacked.
First word
And
detected.
he's
can't wait,
so
dude.
cool, and he doesn't wear a shirt underneath.
Have you heard his voice?
Never.
It's like
I go to the show. I put in earplugs because I just like look at it.
his speaking voice, his
Oh,
sing
speak-
voice
yeah.
high, his speaking voice is like, "Ugh," like really tough, really rough.
Wow.
He might smoke cigarettes or
Who's
something.
after that?
After that is 78 Scorchers.
Yeah, 78 Scorchers. Now, I was walking down in an area in Atlanta today called Little 5 Points, kind of a freaky style place. But I
Yeah.
saw the Scorchers down there. There's a little cul-de-sac. If anybody's from Atlanta, there's a little cul-de-sac behind all the buildings where you park. And I saw 78 Scorchers, the Scorchers. They were rounded up, they were lined up around the cul-de-sac, and they were burning a big pile of leaves.
Oh,
And I
spring
thought,
is here.
Spring is here. It's like in Atlanta we have a Groundhog Day, but it's a Scorchers Day. So the 78 Scorchers were having a ball. After that, we've got the elderly tomato farmers.
Ah,
They brought one of their
spring is here.
classic pumpers.
Spring is here,
We
Doug.
call tomatoes pumpers. Who's after that?
After that is Vacationers.
Vacations for spring.
They're
Ever
in a
heard
good
of-
mood. They're in a good mood. It's
Ever
fun.
heard of Vacationers for spring?
Spring break.
You've heard of Vacationers for summer. Have you heard of Vacationers for spring? After that, we've got Two-Step Simon doing his special Two-Step Simon's quick dance. It's called a quick dance because it only involves 2 steps. He walks in, there you go. Now, we've heard of the Charleston. We've heard of the Backflip Classic. We've never heard of the two-step before, probably until Simon come to town. Simon come in the door and do a two-step quick style, and he's done. And you go, oh, my God, Simon, can you do it a little longer? We like seeing your sweet leggies tap-tip-tap.
First word detected.
Oh, yeah. Now this is music.
Who's after that?
After that, is the Cafe Cleaners. The Cafe
Oh, my
Cleaners,
God.
everybody. Let's hear it.
The Cafe Cleaners. Now, if you've been to a cafe and it's been pretty dirty, you can rest assured the Cafe Cleaners hadn't been there. A lot of the cafes I like to go to in town to get
Little
my
5
coffee.
Points.
Little 5 Points.
They're how they like.
They don't like to go to Little 5 Points because they keep it dirty, and that's a style, that's a preference. But you go to a nicer part of town where you go to a nice slick cafe and it's clean, you can best bet your ass that the
First
Cafe
word
Cleaners have
detected.
been in there cleaning their asses
First
off.
word detected.
After that, we've got the Tightman. After that, we've got George and the Sheep Feet Step Crew. George leads a crew now. Now, George, we know George from his dancing days. as a solo dancer, but as a leader of some of the traditional hip-hop dance crews in Atlanta. Well, Georgia's got a new team now. It's the Sheep Feet Step Crew, and they wear sheep's legs. They create their legs to look like a sheep's legs. If you've seen Mr. Tumnus from Chronicle of Narnia, he has a sheep leg. It's where your leg is fat with a puff, and then a skinny stick on the bottom with a hoof. So that's a sheep leg. It's like a centaur. And so the dance crew make their leg look as that, and George lead them on a stage, dance hardcore, and twerk those asses.
Curse word
I see a lot of value in that. You know who's after that?
Who's
That
after
is
that?
Rash Trainer, and that is
Rash Trainer. Yeah.
Is that trainer for the Rash or by the
No,
Rash?
so
Spill the beans, Doug.
So guys, if you've ever had a trainer, you go to the gym, they help you through your routine. You ever had one of those? Maybe you go to the gym. I don't need one. I like to perform my own training routines. I like to be the master of my own routines. But some people will hire a personal trainer. It's what they call a personal trainer. This is a Rash trainer. So he has a rash.
Who's after
He's
that?
rashed. It's the Guess Who crew is after that. I've been waiting so long to have these guys on the Guess Who crew. Now, I used to have this happen to me a lot as a kid. I don't know if you guys did. Somebody come up behind you, put hands on eyeball, and say, Guess Who? We got a whole crew of guys that are going to come over here and do that to us for 6 hours, and we're not sleeping tonight. And I know I didn't tell you guys. I didn't tell either one of you guys. But tonight, we're doing Guess Who crew after the show till the sun come up.
Yeah, that's some adrenaline pumper
We have
stuff.
to guess every time. So we'll learn their names first. We'll learn who they are and their names, and then we'll stand in front of them, and they'll guess who. And this was the great thing about a Guess Who crew. And if you're thinking about forming your own Guess Who crew, you got to find people with the same voice. So you have a voice twin.
Yeah.
So it's 6 voice twins, and they do a Guess Who style. But they all have a different name, and they all have different physiques. And so that might give us some clues. More muscular hands, more slender hands.
It's going to be a challenge, Doug. You know who's after that, though?
Who's after that?
Bartenders from Bar's Alcohol Bar.
Yeah. Now, we've heard of an oxygen bar.
Yeah.
We've heard of a candy bar.
Right.
We've heard of bars. A Xanax bar.
Curse word detected.
Yeah, have you heard of an alcohol bar? Now, Atlanta's got a lot of interesting alcohol bars popping up now.
They're awesome.
I don't drink. I quit drinking, but some of my friends do, and I've heard from them that this is one of the best alcohol bars in the world. Now, a lot of my friends, this is the first one they've been to. So I go, how many alcohol bars have you been to? They said, well, just this one, but I heard it was good. Well, I trust them. It's good. Fuck, it's
Curse word
good.
detected.
So we've got the whole damn
Curse word detected.
crew, all the bartenders from Bar's Alcohol Bar. After that, we've got physically strong nerds.
Oh,
Gosh, yeah, I knew. The second I said that, you'd go,
this doesn't sound very fair.
I knew the second I said that, you'd go,
Are you telling me brains and brawn are featured in one package?
absolutely. And these guys are going to tackle the world. They're going to conquer the world. I heard about these guys, and I said, wait a second. Brains, nerd style, mathematics and engineering,
Okay,
science
seen
style,
that.
computer engineering, computer science. Yeah, okay, seen that. Extremely physically strong, buff, great physique, great demeanor, great charisma. So if you're looking to invest, I'm saying, guys, start a company or something. These guys are just friends. But anyway, physically strong nerds will be here after that. We've got Behind on the Times Nelly. Now, Nelly, not the rapper, but this person is Nelly. Let's make a promise. Can we make a promise right now?
Yeah. What kind?
Let's make a promise that the music will be old style. Can we get a poll in the chat?
It's springtime, Doug.
We want old style music for spring?
Springtime. So this is a Back to the Basics episode. However, it's also spring themed. So the spring theme is here, just like spring itself, and therefore we're springing around with bouncy percussion.
Spring makes me think of a cemetery, because in a cemetery there's always a lot of overgrown bushes and plants, and that makes you think of spring. And then when I go to a cemetery, I see lots of people that were died in the 20s or died in the 30s. Maybe they were born in the 1890s. Well, you think maybe think of someone who's in their 30s or 40s in the 1920s. So maybe our great or great, depending on how young our grandparents' generation, they'd be listening to this music. So that's why this music makes me think of spring.
Oh.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. So maybe we'll have this play as a spring theme.
How old do you think this song is? Like 600
Probably
years old.
600. After that, we've got the Beatles singing about music and some of this cool arts and culture. Not just music. The Beatles are known for a lot of their arts and culture style, but the Beatles will be on after that. We've got the
And their humor.
Their humor. That's their comedian. After that, we've got the Rolling Stones coming on. Speaking of the Beatles,
There it is. Look at that tongue.
Ow! Ah!
Too soft?
I pulled a muscle in my neck.
Oh, gosh.
Ah, God.
You better get in a bathtub.
Ah! Some people don't realize that the tongue is the strongest muscle in the body. Ow!
Are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'll be all right. Okay, after that, we've got the Rolling Stones hip-hop dancers. Now, the
Nice.
Rolling Stones now have a hip-hop crew.
They used to have large backup singers, gospel orientations, and now they're
Well, they
branching
traded.
out.
That's old style. They traded for new. The Rolling Stones are still pretty relevant
The
and new.
Stones, that's why they say they don't gather moss, because they're updating their kind of impact on culture at all times. Wouldn't you say that?
Oh, yeah.
I was staring at the veggies. I
I'm
missed
sorry.
that one. We should make those last
We got a
longer.
$20 super chat from Satch, but it didn't say anything. Thank you, Satch. Is that Satch? They talk
Silence
about Satch.
is golden. Oh, Satch.
Satch, isn't that the name for one of the trumpeters?
Satchophone.
I don't know.
Mo.
Is
No.
that- I don't know if I made
Yeah.
that up.
That's
No, you
Louis
made that up
Arm.
together.
Yeah.
Louis Arm.
Okay, after that, we've got podcast hosts of yesterday's news. That's the name of the podcast, Rim Stainer and Tim Stainer.
Ooh, the
Rim and Tim
Stainers.
Stainer, the Stainer brothers of yesterday's news podcast. Maybe they're come here to talk about tomorrow's news.
Well, we'll let them do the talking. I feel a little intimidated with
Who's after that?
treated wood.
Treated wood. If you're building a deck, you might use that. After that, we've got shunned fishermen. These are local fishermen who have been shunned from society for doing unspeakable things. After that, we've got my attorney, Sam Wagstaff.
Good to be here. Thank you. Wow.
Let's get a hand for my attorney now. We love talking about elephants in the room. I guess we'll just get straight into it, guys, but I wanted to make a big announcement about something. Now, if you're a fan of the channel and you follow the channel, and maybe you're new here because you saw some of the clips from this event went pretty viral. Now on TikTok, approaching in the millions of views. We've got a lot of people very interested in one man who really works magic, who's one of the best in the business, one of the most, I would say, unconventional, but also effective, incredible, he delivers, okay? Results speak for themselves. So Mr. Wagstaff here, Sam Wagstaff, attorney at law, I'm so happy to have him representing me, and I want to make a big announcement because I'm so sure. I'm just going to go ahead and say because I'm so confident. Guys, I will be totally exonerated on all charges related to robbing the Crawfordville Credit Union.
Absolutely.
Because I got this guy on my team.
It's an open and shut case that before we know it, it'll be shut, but not
It's
for
gonna be
long.
Shut. Now, if you haven't seen the video, guys, Sam brought me in. He came in in fact, he was accidentally appointed as my attorney by the police because he's been doing some volunteer work down there. And I was brought into the station because you planned it. The detective didn't even want to question me yet. You brought me in early, and I went into the room, and I thought Sam was a detective. I didn't remember. A lot of now here, you might say, how do you not remember your own friend's face? Well, first of all, Sam was wearing a polo.
Yeah.
And second of all, my friends do all sorts of stuff. I hang out with kind of an interesting, eclectic crew. So my friends, one day, I had a friend who was a truck driver. The next day, he was a senator. So my friends do all sorts of stuff. I see my friends on national news, and I see my friends in the gutter. I see my friends on stage at the Super Bowl halftime show, and I see my friends behind an excavator on a construction site. I mean, but I have a whole mess of different types of friends, so when I saw somebody who looked like Sam, in the back of my head, I'd say, that is Sam. I was just so nervous in the moment because I thought I was being questioned by detectives. Guys, it was my attorney, Sam, the whole time, and he trained me and made me super ready for what was to come, which was earlier today. So should we talk about that? I don't know. You're my attorney. Should I talk about that?
No, that's the thing about it is when you have an attorney, you can say basically anything you want, talk all you want.
Right.
It's my job to do the listening. That's
Right.
basically the tit for tat.
And one of the cool
professional
things, too,
relationship.
a lot
It's
of
a privilege. They call it attorney-customer privilege, and that's
yes.
the reason that we get to do these kind of things. So talk away. It's
And
all
actually,
deal.
what's
I'll listen.
cool-
If I'm here, you can say whatever you want.
Right, exactly. And what I was going to say, what's cool about that too, is if you have an attorney and you talk to your attorney in confidentiality and you record say a half hour of that, you can actually post that online.
Yeah.
And anyone can see it and they can't use that against you.
Exactly.
The cops can't use that.
It's
'cause
called
that's not
practice.
them. They didn't film it, so it's not theirs. And you can put it on YouTube. You can even burn it to a DVD and mail it to the cops. And on the envelope say, "This is for cops. You can own this." And you can sign and say, "You can own this DVD."
Have
They
at
still
it.
can't use it because it's your attorney, and that's what Sam's explained to me today and made me realize. And I'm learning so much from him. But just to maybe run through what happened. So there was a credit union in Crawfordville. Now, this is an area that I sometimes go to. I go to the backflip pad there. I don't know what episode it was. Was it the Storms episode where we talked about our favorite backflip pads? This was Sky Pad.
Episode 40.
Episode 40. This is Sky Pad. I go there all the time. And wouldn't you know that one of the afternoons I was down there doing my flips, the credit union got robbed and nobody was there, no witnesses. There was a gas leak in the building, apparently, so nobody was there. And just this case of wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. But they got
a. There's another legal term. Cops use this. They had and they still have a hard on for you.
Yeah, they're horny. They're horny. The detectives get real horny. So
Curse word detected.
So, I thought I was being brought in to be questioned for that. I didn't know what I was actually being brought in to be questioned for. And then Sam sort of spilled the beans through his unconventional method. But at the end, I learned that Sam was my attorney, and so that was when was that? That was 2 days ago. We did that. Now, today, I actually did the real interrogation.
Yeah. So
and I don't know how to get footage for that. Yeah.
Yeah. They wouldn't give us that one, but whatever.
And so Sam and I went in both, and Sam was present there, and we talked to them for what was it, 2 hours about?
Yeah.
And right at the end, they did arrest me. I did go to jail, and luckily my bail was only $750,000. So MeMoreTV bailed me out. And I got to come do the show. So I'm bailed out, and I have a court date. It's sometime in a couple of weeks. I forgot the exact date, but it's a few weeks out.
It's written down somewhere.
We wrote it somewhere. I don't even remember.
They give it. You go on the website.
We'll remember. We could set a notification on my phone. But so, guys, I'm out. $750K, not a big deal. We know that we have a lot of obligations here at Skeleton Realm Live to MeMoreTV. And so this is just going to add to some of those obligations. We haven't ironed out all the details of how we're going to repay the $750, but I know that some of the executives at MeMoreTV might be able to work out a deal. Maybe we could just deliver more content, deliver more episodes for them in the future.
Yeah. It's not. I don't know. If my master is awesome, then heck yeah, let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Curse word detected.
We have an awesome master.
We have an awesome master, and we love MeMoreTV.
Exactly.
And having a MeMore master is one of the best things that we can be.
So we owe him a few years.
We owe him a few years. So, guys, just wanted to make that announcement, and I'm so thankful to Sam. I know he's got my best interest. And let's just give it a hand for Sam in the chat.
Well, I want to thank you. Thanks, Dana. I want to thank the I think 3 million viewers who viewed our just little practice tape of a pre-interrogation practice. It means a lot. I've been getting calls because I don't professionally practice law. This is just volunteer work, but I'm thinking that we can set up a law firm, and my phone's been ringing off the hook. People asking. Someone asked today, said, "Can you help get my friend out of jail in Brooklyn?" I said, "The bar is pretty local, buddy. Like it's but nonetheless, I say sure."
But
whatever.
You could even do legal advice via Zoom or something like that.
Yeah.
You could have them sign a thing that says this isn't legal advice, and you could give them legal advice.
And the thing I've been surprised by, because I started looking into it, there's the number of laws. There's almost an unlimited number of them. And so it's basically like just it's going to be a blast. I can't wait to get started.
I thought laws had to do with Newton and gravity, and I'm kind of a nerd that way. I didn't know that there were laws that had to do with other things. I thought laws had to do with gravity and Newton.
That's nerd laws. Jock laws are for cops, and then nerd laws are for...
Jock laws are for cops. Nerd laws are for Fig Newtons.
Yes.
So anyway, just wanted to make that announcement. Fuck.
Curse word
wow,
detected.
Skelly Hater gifting so many memberships, and that makes us super ready.
It's incredible how Christmas comes nearly every week now.
Christmas comes anytime the Grinch feels like it, and the Grinch de jour is Skelly Hater. So how's the chat doing? Dana, how's it? Can we get a pulse reading on the chat?
What did you say?
Dana, can we get a pulse reading on the chat?
Oh, yeah, pulse. I didn't know what you said, obviously.
Pulse.
The pulse is great. It's beating and it's flowing.
All right, no haters?
Not anyone we don't know.
All right, great. So we're doing well, we're doing slick, and we're getting slick, and we're getting sick.
You can say that again.
So, Sam, you had something to announce, if that wasn't already a big enough announcement. We've got something really big that Sam has been spearheading, but I really got on board with recently, too. So, Sam, what's this all about?
This is a really way quieter of a song than I expected. Doug.
I like it. It's like Peanuts.
We're building a Rockabilly Mecca, my friend. That's right. A Rockabilly Mecca.
Rockabilly Mecca. Does anybody know what Rockabilly is?
Drop some your favorite items and just items in aesthetics and visuals, physical.
Hot pin-up girl with a fishnet and a 1950s swag hair with a fishnet on top of a motorcycle riding down the highway at 500 miles an hour, dude, with a guy with his rolled up sleeve with a cigarette back in his sleeve, with a slick back hair and a cigarette in the mouth.
You said it, Mike. So it's just really cool. We're going to basically turn, we couldn't decide on where to do it, so we're going to do it at the studio. We're going to do it in your bedroom and my own bedroom, too. And that's going to be kind of a nice trifecta link. Anyways, it's a rockabilly spirit, kind of like a man cave, but it's really never been done before. You probably go to a lot of places, maybe a cover band or a lot of rockabilly enthusiasts I know. They go out to an outing, they dress in polka dots and go and stand around big hot rods probably every 6 months. And then they go back to work, and then they just put on regular clothes and comb their hair.
And really, you know, what I've noticed is 90% of it now with these guys and these girls, most of these guys, is the slicking in the grease.
Yeah.
They're just slicking.
It's all grease and no fiber.
The effort is so low now. You see the rockabilly guys down at the Rockabilly store and the Rockabilly Club and Rockabilly stores? There's actually a new Rockabilly General store on my block, and a lot of the guys down there are just slicking. You see a man, he's wearing huge basketball shorts, and he's wearing a pajama top, and he's smoking a cigarette, and he's got the slick with the ding-dangle, and he says, I'm Rockabilly. I say, no, you're not Rockabilly. There's a lot more that goes into it. So what we've done is we've made a million preparations here, and we're making an experience here at the studio that maybe we could charge admission for some of the realmers and some of the fans to come in and do a tour with some, you know what's actually really rockabilly?
No.
Is those felt ropes.
Yeah.
That kind of has a red rockabilly swagger.
Yeah.
So we can have a red carpet, kind of like an old Hollywood style hot rod, LA hot rod.
Yeah.
You know,
James Stewart.
James Stewart in his old car. We could even have it could be crashed into the wall. And the bricks are missing, but a rockabilly babe is standing. We can hire a rockabilly babe with fishnet. Fishing.
Because a lot, sure, maybe some of the rockabilly babes, their dress might be like blowing around the polka dots and so on. But some
poodles.
Some are wearing a jean and they smoke and they punch the juke, whatever. You know,
punch it in this like a front.
Yes.
Sans.
Exactly. Who is a famous greaser, which greasers are different than rockabilly.
Yeah.
However,
now that people don't know the difference, but I wasn't going to say I lost my train of thought.
Well, it's just we're converting everything. It's going to be really fucking cool, dude.
Poodles.
What?
Yeah, I knew this was going to be your reaction. Poodles. Okay.
What? Really?
Now hear me out. If the poodle skirt, when they put a poodle on the skirt with a cool poodle, imagine if we had a kennel in the studio with maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 poodles.
Yeah, now we're talking, because that's the
ultimate.
ultimate.
Poodles in the studio and smelling dirty, but having fun at the same time. So, guys, we just wanted to announce something really, really big in regards to all this that's really exciting, but we need your help. Because we can't do this without you. This is going to be expensive.
We got to start. We started, but we need to. This isn't the whole thing.
We got to finish.
But we did get a vintage soda machine.
We got a vintage soda machine, and to be honest, with this, I'm thinking with this and the slicks and the grease slick, if we do a slick,
this is going to go a long way.
Drip.
Yeah.
We can drip into the case.
How many? I think we have to grow our hair for a lot of months.
I'm balding and I can't grow my hair, but I could do slick. You know what's actually?
No, that's okay. Yeah.
You know what people don't actually realize is when you're balding and your hair's coming out, a lot of times the skin is getting very greasy, and so that's more greaser than hair. What's more grease than hair to see a slick shine? If I go to a shiny room, you know, it shines, and that's a slick greaser.
Exactly. It's
hair is dry, skin is slick.
The reason they grease the hair is to resemble the fenders of the old hot rods, the old motorcycles. They're trying to emulate. They want to look like car.
Oh,
Same with the leather, and they wear seat
rounded
belts.
like as of a car's fender is your head.
Exactly. So
Orbsman should do a greased orb.
Ooh.
Imagine an Orbsman orb with a greaser haircut.
Oh wow, that's really getting the gears turning.
All you can do with that is put a hole in it with a cigarette coming out of the orb too, and that could be a cigarette holder, greased hair. Don't use any flammable grease. Realmers, would you guys grease back your hair and do a slick style look? Oh, but what we were going to say about this soda machine is, guys, we did buy this, but we need some help. Yeah. The shipping is going to be $13,000 just for the shipping.
It's not even full of soda, too. That's
no
the
soda, so we
thing
gotta
is.
buy. So maybe another 13 or 14. So maybe just call it an even 30
And you can see that
for
it's
the sodas. Yeah.
it's kind of a pain in the ass because it's meant for really old bottles. They don't even make the bottles anymore. So we're basically gonna have to cut this sucker open and watch some YouTube videos and empty it out so it can fit regular Dr. Pepper. It's a pain in the ass.
We can talk to American Pickers and see if they have a new picked bottle system where we can refill them with classic homemade sodas.
All right. Well,
How's the chat doing? Bovadi says sure. Albert Hoff says hell yeah, brother. Grunzer says yes. Hey, you can super chat us and I'll read your comment. We need super chats. No!
First word detected.
If you super chat us, I'll read the comment. I'll be your best friend forever. So, recently, if you've been following the channel and you've been following, unless you live under a rock, you probably have noticed that some of our viral content is pretty slick, pretty epic, because we do have pretty famous and influential friends online who are online content creators who enjoy doing viral styles of a viral video, of having viral videos, and they come to us and they call us and email us and text us, and they are our friends. And so I see a lot of comments of people saying, how is this not blowing up yet? I go, I don't know. We're friends with very famous people. So I wanted to just let everyone know something here. Just let you know. I just want to let you know. Joe Rogan, Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Joe Rogan.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast and Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Rogan and?
Mr. Beast. So Mr. Beast and Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Mr. Beast and Joe Rogan, but.
Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, Joe Rogan. Run a poll. Mr. Beast or Joe Rogan?
Mr. Beast.
Thank you. Mr. Beast. Is that Mr. Beast over there?
Joe Rogan.
No, it's Dana. Is that Joe Rogan? No, that's Sam. Mr. Beast and Joe Rogan.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Joe.
Beast.
Joe Beast.
Mr. Rogan. Mr. Rogan. Do another poll after that, maybe, Dana. That's Mr. Rogan or Joe Beast. Do Joe Beast or Mr. Rogan.
Got it.
How about that?
Yeah.
Mr. Joe Beast. Joe Beast. Meet Joe Beast.
That's incredible.
My father is Mr. Beast, says Jordan. Mr. Rogan, says my uncle's buddy. So Mr. Rogan, Joe Beast, Mr. Joe.
Mr. Joe and
Beast Rogan.
Beast Rogan.
Beast Rogan and Mr. Joe.
Oh, boy.
Rogan and the Beast.
Rogan and the Beast.
If I saw Rogan, imagine going into a podcast. Imagine this. Opening a computer.
Huh?
Keying up YouTube.com. Looking at some of the suggested videos and seeing Beast and Rogan chatting. Yeah, that might be a click for me. Yeah, I might be clicking that. I might go ahead and click that. So Mr. Beast, Joe Rogan.
Mr. Beast, Joe Rogan. It's so cool. But why'd you bring that up?
Well, I wanted to let people know that these are...
What?
You know what, actually... I got something to get off my chest, and I can't lie about this anymore. So, guys, I have a confession about Joe Rogan and Mr. Beast. And this has been weighing on me a lot, so I want to come clean. Guys, it wasn't Joe Rogan, and it wasn't Mr. Beast in our chat.
What?
And I know I said that Ryan Sander was Mr. Beast, and I said Courtney Davis was Joe Rogan. And I wasn't being entirely honest with you guys. It wasn't Joe Rogan and Mr. Beast, guys. Okay, we know that. It was a group of our friends that pranked us, and I didn't know. It wasn't a lie because I didn't know. They were pranking us. It was a group of people that we know that are very close to us who got together as a group and planned to prank on us. And I thought it would have been better if they waited for April Fool's Day because they pranked us randomly, and it was... And if you're listening, if you're one of these people in the group of friends who did this, that hurt a little bit. That was kind of a stab at us, and it kind of made Sam more upset than me. And seeing him get upset about it made me upset. But it's okay, we forgive our friends. And I'm not trying to put these people on blast, but I just wanted to let you guys know who the friends were that did this, who got into Ryan Sanders' account and Courtney Davis's account and pretended to be Rogan and Beast. Guys, it was some of our friends. It was PewDiePie. It was Like, Nastia, Justin Bieber, Marshmello, Eminem Music, Vivo, Ed Sheeran, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, Yuga German, Fernan Flu, Felipe Neto, Winderson Nunez, Katy Perry, A4, Alan Walker, Rihanna, El Rubius, OMG, Luisito Comunica, it was Shakira, Kimberly Loaiza, Lucas Neto, Carrie Minotti, Daddy Yankee, SHFA2, Mike Crack, Total Gaming, Markiplier, Ryan's World, and Vegeta777. They were all in on this, and they pretended to be Rogan and Beast.
Anyone else?
Oh, and Joe Rogan and Mr. Beast were a part of that group too. So I wasn't being it wasn't just Joe Rogan and Mr. Beast. They were a part of they were there.
They didn't just think of that.
They didn't just think of that, it was a whole group that did it, and they were all sat around the computer and they came up with that. And so I just felt like I was being kind of dishonest, so. Sorry, guys. I hope the Realmers can find it in their hearts to forgive me, and some of the individuals that viewed the viral videos, if you want to rescind your view, you can talk to YouTube, and they'll take the views away, and will not be viral anymore. We'll take those views away, and I knew it was a cheap thing, and
screw it.
Dana, can you forgive us? Because I know that you didn't know about
Curse
that.
word detected.
I'm kind of shocked, and I don't think I'll get over it very soon.
Well, that's totally understandable, and all I can do is say sorry, and I hope that, if you just let me know how I can make it up to you, I'd love to make it up to you. So.
Okay.
Just gonna pretend that I didn't know about it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Just save my ass.
Yeah. Julia says, we forgive you!
Nice.
Skelly, okay, so Dana, question, is Skelly Hater continuing to Grinchify the chat? Is Skelly Hater Grinchifying by giving out multiple gifts, or what?
Yes.
How many gifts would you guess Skelly Hater has given out here?
100,000 at least.
Skelly Hater has deep pockets because they're getting paid by Patreon, probably. Somebody's asking if Patreon was shut down. I don't think they were. They might have been. Were they shut down? I don't remember.
They suffered a catastrophic loss of personnel from the Speedmon explosion. I think.
That's what it was, right? But I think because I was gonna say we're still getting charged. We're paying someone.
There's an endless supply of them.
Yeah.
As we discovered, when you get guys, take it from us. We're part of the Millionaire Club, the Millionaire Kings. Go check TikTok. We got 3 million views last night.
Well, maybe not quite through. At 2.8, 2.9.
Doug, I'm being presumptuous because we got 3 million views, Doug. So open your phone and tell me what it's at. It's at 3.
All right, I trust you.
But but they come out of the woodwork when you get that kind of press and that kind of stuff. And guess what? When you pass 1 million views on TikTok, they give you $1 per view.
That's right. So now but that's nothing compared to our debts. We're not even close to coming out of the hole. One thing I want to notice with some of these new haters is I've noticed a new type of hater, and I was talking to the Discord. Maybe we'll save this for Pater's Pod. Actually, save it for Pater's Pod. If you give us $5 a month, you can join us for another hour after the show where we talk about some of the Realmer housekeeping, some of the Realmer community bull crap, and we just shoot the shit. And you can call in if you give $10 a month, and we're gonna do calls tonight. So get ready if you want to call in. So anyway, skip past that. Fuck it.
Curse word detected.
So this is a really cool development. And it has to do, we're doing kind of some revisits tonight, some older stuff that we talked about, going back and revisiting. Yeah. So I wanted to let Dana and Sam know, and all the Realmers, guys, there's a huge, expansive medieval-style dungeon system underneath the studio. Whoa! Yeah. Okay, I know you guys might need a second to let that soak in. Think about that. Think about what that means.
It's as crazy as it sounds. Let me just tell you that. It sounds crazy. Guess what?
It is. Okay, Sam, how did I find this dungeon now?
You called me over.
Guess how I originally found it, though.
Oh, how'd you find it? I don't know.
What's on the floor that we've been looking at for weeks?
Door.
The door. There's a door on the floor. We have a floor door. Now, I've been looking past it. I'm always
tripping over that fucking knob.
I was just about to say, I've been tripping on that knob.
You have too, yeah.
I've been stubbing my toes when I take my shoes off.
Path.
I might take my shoes off. My big toe and my second toe go right into the of that knob.
Yeah.
And that's a sharp knob. So I'm getting paper cuts in between my toe on the knob. Now it's a door on the ground.
Yeah.
That you have to open up.
My heel is going on the twisty knob and unlocking it, and then my ankle turns completely.
Now, I didn't know that this thing even opened. I thought it was decoration from the previous. Now, I thought it went, because we're on the 59th floor, so I thought this went just to 58, or maybe it was a duct area where a repairman might go. Guys, I finally opened the door, and it goes straight down to the ground floor and then down into the ground, and it's a massive medieval dungeon. Now, I'm not talking about your granddad's medieval dungeon. I'm not talking about your run-of-the-mill dun. I'm talking about a massive complex. I haven't even had a chance to explore it. It's lit by torch, so you can't see it very well. When you go down there with a light, you can search around and you can find stuff. And it's so cool. There's all these little corners and nooks and crannies. There's little cockroaches and spider webs in a closet.
You're gonna want a torch. You're gonna want a torch.
There's closet of skeletons in armor with a medieval style. It's really cool. So I wanted to just go through a few things that we found, because you had a chance to check out the dungeon.
Cool.
Didn't you? Did you
Goosebumps,
like it?
spider webs, cold chills up my spine.
Did you like it?
Yeah, you know I did.
You did?
That's the first thing I fucking told you.
Cursed word
Good.
detected.
So you liked it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Cursed
of course.
word
Did you like it?
I liked it. Did you like it?
Yes, I liked it. Did
Good.
you?
Yes, so we wanted to go through a few things that we found down there. So, guys, first thing I found was I went straight in and I went around the corner real quick, 90-degree style.
Ooh.
And I found a dead end. And what was at that dead end, guys, but a chest full of medieval washcloths and socks. Now, these socks, these were sullied. These are sullied, like they like to say in the Unsullied in Game of Thrones.
That's dungeon-esque.
Dungeon-style medieval swag. Yes, I mean, so these socks were sullied. They had been worn by probably peasants, probably somebody working hard in the field. And my guess is a peasant maybe had a laundry chute in his peasant hut, and he threw his laundry down and went right into the dungeon, and it was forgotten for eons and decades past.
Wow.
And these things finally, like a time capsule, made it. Not just that, but washcloths with human shit on them and all sorts of other sweat and blood and all sorts of nastiness and pee-pee.
Curse word detected.
Somebody was pee-peeing on it. I don't know what was pee-peeing on it, but it was gross, nasty, basically medieval dirty laundry.
Curse
That was
word
cool.
detected.
But it wasn't anything I hadn't seen before, but it was certainly invisibly older than any kind of soiled laundry I've seen.
You could tell from the stitching. I actually had a chance to carbon date it. I carbon dated it at an advanced laboratory.
What?
And they said it was from 1200s, which is medieval style.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
right in there. That's right in there.
Wow.
Of that era.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was really cool. So Sam, what did you get the chance to look at and find down there?
Yeah, it scared the hell out of me, because we went down there, and when you open a floor door and you go in, you say, this sucker's got to be abandoned, right?
Right.
Well, no, we started hearing drips. Said, okay, yeah, drips. But various goblins appear around the corners, 90-degree turns. They come out and they surprise us, but they were actually pretty charming. I thought, they weren't.
Were they nice to you?
Yeah,
They didn't hurt you, right?
No.
They didn't hurt you.
No,
They didn't say mean things.
Uh-uh.
They were nice guys, right?
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Were they nice to you?
I didn't meet them. I haven't seen them. I didn't
you
know
didn't?
about them.
I went down
Yeah.
the corridor, the 90-degree turn, and the wall was
Green
brick.
guys,
Yeah.
goblins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks almost exact.
my
The
God.
graphic you made is uncannily similar to them.
Oh yeah, well, so I bet you had a great time chatting with them and
Yeah, some of
they're good guys, right?
the costumes were perfectly complimentary but varied, and it was.
They're
it was
nice
awesome.
guys, right? Yeah.
Yes, that was really cool.
Yeah. I haven't met them yet. Maybe I could go meet.
Yeah, no, I know where I left them, because they just kind of. It was kind of like I don't know, just kind of a. What? What's wrong? Let's just say it was like a
You know what?
movie. It was almost like a movie. It was super,
All right,
super
hold
cool.
on,
It was
hold
super
on.
cool.
So this is a show of coming clean and being truthful, right?
It's spring.
And it's spring. It's the season of being truthful and confessions. And I already came clean about Rogan and Mr. Beast and Beast Rogan. So I have a confession to make.
What?
I built the dungeon, have known about it all along. I also baited the gods and brought them into the dungeon.
Oh.
It wasn't a Truest Tower dungeon. Guys, I'm dropping the ball here tonight. It wasn't a Truest Tower dungeon. It wasn't been there from 1200. I didn't go to a carbon dating. The gobs, I hired the gobs. I baited them. I baited them with cash. I baited them with a bag of cash. The laundry was mine. I pissed on it and I shit on it, and it was socks I wore when I was working out. And I'm sorry, you didn't see the laundry, did you?
I saw, yeah. I saw all of that. I saw the whole dungeon.
You didn't touch it, did you? You didn't touch it.
Yeah.
Okay, I had a cold, so you might be getting sick. I'm sorry, man. I didn't.
Well, I thought it was really old.
I don't know, guys. Should I have told him that? I mean, it's like I just feel so honest with everyone tonight. I feel honest with everyone. I feel like I need to come clean.
Why would you build it, and then why would you tell me about it? This is this sustained.
I just want to make you happy. I just want to give you an experience. I know.
But since when does lying make me any happier than I used to be? Since when is that the truth?
I just remember being a kid and discovering new worlds.
That's what happened to me.
Exploring medieval dungeons as a kid.
That's what happened to me.
I know, and I just.
But now it's undone.
But
Have you ever had your childhood undone?
But I have to be honest. I can't lie to you about these things.
Why?
Listen, dude, here it is, okay? Maybe I can't give you back that feeling that you found a real medieval dungeon stocked with gobs and dirty laundry.
Right.
Maybe I can't give you that back, but I can do something better. I can invite you to do something more fun and better with me.
Well, what's that?
You want to be the co-keeper of the SRL dungeon with me?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, let's be co-keepers.
Holy shit. Wow.
Curse word detected.
I'll just go with this song. This is amazing.
Co-keepers of the dungeon?
Are you for real?
Yeah.
You're not bullshitting me this
Not
time, are you?
bullshitting
you.
Are you swear?
Let's be co-keepers.
Are you swear?
I swear.
All right.
We can keep the gobs. We
Yeah.
just got to keep paying them. And we'll keep the dirty laundry. We'll enjoy the dungeon together and be keepers of it. And we can do whatever you want in it.
Yes. Laundry is the least remarkable part. You can go wash it, bring it back.
Okay, so every dirty story has a funny ending. Is that how they say it? A silver cloud.
You really made that up to me, Doug.
Dana, would you take a trip down to the dungeon with me?
Sure.
That might be fun.
Yeah.
We could bring the whole Dana Zoo and Phaser too. Realmers, would you guys want to take a trip to the dungeon? We could do a virtual dungeon tour. Maybe we could even set up some dungeon levels, like on the Patreon or the Discord. There's levels. We could have dungeon levels inside the dungeon, and you could wear a different colored hat if you're a different level of the dungeon. And the dirty gob. Don't worry, the dirty gobs won't be wearing any dirty with clean hats.
Did you have to rent out another floor in addition to
I
the
dug it
studio?
out with a backhoe.
Okay. You completely did that
I
floor plan.
dug it out.
Good. Don't spend any more money on the truest
Okay,
rent.
I won't.
Gob salary, that's $20 from Gob.
Yeah! That's 20 years of gobbing. That's only $1. They think a penny is $100. So I need 100 pennies gives 100 goblins
Oh,
per hour.
they think
So
that?
that's 100
Did
years.
you tell them that? Did you trick them?
Oh, in their economy, in their gob economy, it's very cheap to buy things, and they use a barter system, mostly using dried up toenails as currencies.
So the dungeon is completely fake.
They're using dried up toenails as currencies. Woo! So here's a question that I've been asked a lot by Realmers, and actually a lot of Realmers have had this work done, and they said, are you going to do this, dude? Are you going to do this? This seems like something you would like to do, and they tag us. What's wrong, Dana? How's the chat doing?
The chat is great. We've
Okay.
got, yeah. Oh,
You had a
it's
look in
fine.
your eye. You looked like something.
No, I'm just concentrating.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's all
Got
good.
me nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Okay, so, guys, should we get polished? This is a big decision for us. I know what you're thinking. There's a certain someone who's polished that we used to know, that we miss very dearly. And I was thinking, his name is Cromer.
Yeah, Cromer. We haven't talked about him
I
in a
haven't
long
talked about
time.
Cromer because it's honestly been a little bit too painful for us to bring up, but
You know
this
when-
made me remember him.
Gets sad and the throat ball feel
Yeah.
like it's going up,
Tight.
up, and it's want you to cry, and it goes up all the way
Tight
up
balls
until
in
you
the
cry.
tight balls in the throat when you
Exactly.
get a tight. Yeah. So
They're tear balls.
when we thought about getting polished, it's something a lot of people are doing now. I don't want to get polished because it just reminds me of him, and I miss him. And we don't know when we'll see him again. But let's not focus on him. Should we get polished? What are some of the pros of getting polished? Bright, polished style, skin.
Yeah, let's stop thinking about chrome.
Going into the workshop and having somebody buff us out really tight and getting really shined? Wouldn't that be cool? Guys, would you get polished? But David, let me run a poll. Would you get polished? Mm-hmm. Courtney Davis, $9.99 for Dana specifically.
Whoa!
Thanks, Courtney.
Take that one to the bank, Dane.
Yeah.
Dane. The bank of Dana.
Sorry,
So
what did you say?
Let's ask, would you get polished? Now, some of the recent deals they've got going on down at the mall, of all places, I don't know, the mall is doing a lot of promotional stuff, the local mall.
Actually,
They're doing polishing at the polish
I have one of
booth.
those. I brought one of those.
Oh, you did? So we can do it at home.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? What goes through your mind when you think about the process?
Well, I'm just can't help it. Like, for example, so these are polished vegetables.
Right, they're real.
regular old vegetables. All you got to do is take a buffer thing to them.
Right. So a lot of people think these are fake.
Yeah.
When we show pictures, I've been taking pictures of these and putting them on my Instagram story every day. And I get a lot of comments saying, that's fake, that's fake. Stop posting fake. I said, they're not fake, they're polished. So you can polish it. Pretty much anything can be polished.
I could grab my. I brought it to the studio.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, we could buff these
I was
suckers
gonna say,
right here,
well,
right now.
I was
You
going to
can buff
say
my
one of
head.
the things that worry, that would be cool. One of the things I worry is pain.
Oh.
You think it's painful?
I
think
forgot about that.
if there's enough gorb, sort of slick slime on you, when they really get down and dirty polishing you, it's enough gorb slime, it doesn't hurt.
I forgot about pain completely.
I'm worried I'm going to bleed.
That's a little.
Curse word detected.
Oh gosh, I did not think about pain. So no, I'm out. If there's pain involved, Doug, are you saying there is, or are you scared?
I'm saying I don't know, and that fear gets me worried. So we could say this, in my opinion, if it's a painful polish, it's a big no-no.
Well, I'm not even.
But if
I'll
it's a
go a
perfect-
step back. If you're scared of whether or not it will be, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out. No polishing for me. What is it, Dana? What's in that poll? What's the results of that
that.
poll?
Curse word detected.
Sorry, I'm cursing a lot tonight.
That's okay. I am too. Would you get polished? Yes, 66% yes. So we might be seeing some shined up Realmers in the chat next week if you guys
they
get
go
polished
first.
tonight. You go first, and guys, maybe next week if anybody did get polished, they can let us know how painful the process is. I have a very low threshold for pain, and I believe Sam does too.
I don't even mess with this stuff.
I don't mess with pain. Yeah, I don't screw with that crap.
Curse word detected.
So we're not doing it.
No, we got that out of the way. Oh.
If I don't get released, if I don't get released, I'm gonna explode!
You all right?
No! If I don't get released, I'm gonna fucking explode!
You want me? Do you? I brought relief patches.
What?
Yeah.
Give them to me! Fuck!
All right, they're right
Curse
here.
word
I'm gonna
detected.
explode!
Here, start out with these.
Gimme!
Here, start out with one of these. How's that?
Oh my god, thank you, dude. Holy shit, I was on the
word
brink of exploding.
Here, I got a smaller one too. Put this on your hand.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a minute here. I am so sorry. Yeah, right there. Oh my god. Let me just take a breather really quick. Now I'm giggly. Okay, that's relief. Oh my god, guys, have you tried these relief pads? In
Yeah,
the chat, did it. Ask if anybody's tried one of these. These are awesome.
Yeah. No, I keep them everywhere I go.
Oh, God, I'm getting giggly. They smell really good, too. Sam, God, where'd you get this one? Is this one of the store brand?
Yeah, no, these are pharmacy. These are actually I have 3 different types. I gave you a large. I just put a medium in your hand, and then I have some small non-sticks here. So this is a non-stick one. This is from the just pharmacy.
That's almost instant. I think that was. I mean, you could go back and look at the footage. That I was about to explode. I got so close, but I got total relief. That was about. I don't know, 15 seconds. We could get a timer on the clock, maybe in the edit we could see. That was crazy. That was probably the quickest relief I've ever had. And I don't think, wow, you caught me right at the right time, too, because, guys, I was right on the brink of explosion. I was about to explode. I had about 30 seconds, and it took about 5, so that was perfect. I was about to go. Now, if I take it off, I'm going to be okay, right? I've got the relief.
It should, yeah, and you had the one stuck to your hand. I'd never seen it that bad.
God, that thing works.
Here.
Oh, my God.
Take these.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Those are minis. So you'll need about 3 or 4
For
of
the
those.
drive home, might want to have these on deck because I might, if I go back into an explosion style state.
Dysfunctional gave us $1 and no comment.
Thank you,
That's
Dysfunctional.
$1 for the God, presumably for the God.
Guys, think about donating to the stream to help. These aren't cheap, and Sam just gave me these. Sam, if any donations from here on out are going to go to paying for these, I'm making a promise right now.
Yeah. You feeling better?
Close your airways a little bit.
You feeling better?
Yeah.
Good.
Curse word detected.
Let's get some springtime music again.
Okay, back to myself. Now we can move on. Sorry about that. A little bit of a chat, a little bit of detour. Dana, can we get a purpose pig squeeze, please?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's turn that music down so we can hear it.
Oh, do you want me to make?
Oh, have you?
Yeah, get that
Make
sound.
the sounds. Yeah. So now I don't know if Bofa
I
is a
don't
big
know yet.
fan of the sounds, but the sounds are the best part. Let's hear it again.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Whoa.
He gets squeezed real good.
Let's get another one for the
And
road.
let's be clear, Dana. He likes that.
He loves
He
it.
loves it.
Yeah,
Because
it's
a
good
lot of
for him.
haters might come and say, that hurts the pig.
No. That's his purpose, obviously.
Let's get one more squeeze. Oh, great. That's a good one.
Gosh, it gets me going.
Yeah.
I love that sound of the purpose pig relieving stress. Maybe he's getting some relief.
We should get, you should sample those out and store the
that'd be cool.
M4A files on a Google Drive.
Yeah.
Just in case.
We could remix that for a purpose pig song. That'd be cool.
Oh my god.
Okay. Did we miss a super chat?
Yeah, but I think it's about to pop up on our
Free
screen.
drink ticket says more relief.
Yes.
Thank you, free drink.
More
Thank you,
relief with a
free.
super chat. And how much was that? $4.99?
$4.99.
Oh my God, that's
We love our
incredible.
99s. We like it when they do the 99.
It's fun. It makes it
not
look
quite
more
fun.
attractive and commercial and professional.
It does. 90. Everyone knows a professional price got 99 on it. All right.
Yep.
Let's move on here. I wanted to bring this up. This is, in Skeleton Realm Live, people have accused us of being kind of lowbrow, bottom of the barrel, just crap. We don't really get into any sort of serious debate or serious topics, but I wanted to bring up a serious topic of debate here, something that's kind of controversial that a lot of people have been talking about lately. And there's really only one, you can fall on only one side of this.
Okay.
That's the other thing.
Let's hear it.
To throw it up, is choo choo or vroom vroom?
The age-old debate.
Now, I'm a vroom vroom.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, you picked good show to do this. I'm the choo-choo.
Okay, so I didn't ask you before, so I thought you might be choo-choo. You seem like a choo-choo.
I'm a choo-choo head.
Okay, so let's start off this way. Let's say that Dana's going to be the moderator here
Okay.
of the
So
chat.
this is a debate. This is a
Let's
classic
get some debate music going. So in the chat, well, actually, Dana, run a poll, please, if you will, and just run that question because we're going to see the poll. And then maybe actually after Sam and I have our debate and we lay out our points, we'll do another poll and we'll see if we've convinced everybody. So Sam, you have the floor. Let me hear choo-choo. I'll be a gentleman and let you go first.
Really? You don't want to flip a coin?
Oh, flip a coin. Yeah, you got a coin?
No.
All right, well, you go first then.
Okay. All right, first, choo-choo long. All right? Mm-hmm. Quite long. Oftentimes exceeding into the sky, where sky meets the ground. And therefore, you can't see it no more, because that's how long it is. Understand? And This one, good luck coming back from this one. People inside. So many more of them. So many more. I rest my first point, Case.
Okay, so first of all, vroom vroom, not long, don't need long. Vroom vroom driving a wheel, turning. Ever heard of turning? Hey chat, ever heard of turning? Done. Point done. Second, vroom vroom, private. Music, speakers, and highway style. Ever had a highway? Done.
Calling time. We should get the bell.
That's it. Time. All right, guys. So now maybe is the poll still going?
I just ended it.
So Choo Choo is 71. Now let's run it again. Now that was the pre. We're gonna run it until Vroom Vroom wins. No, we're gonna run it because that was what they voted on before they heard my points. But let's run it, and now that you've heard my points from Vroom Vroom, we can hear what you guys really think. And now, it seems it's kind of insane that it would be 71. That's ridiculous. I don't understand.
Are you messing with it?
I think you're messing with it.
I'm not doing anything.
Why would I mess with it? Vroom Vroom. Boom! Right at the end.
What?
All right, guys, Vroom Vroom wins. So after the debate, I won. After the debate and all the facts came out, I won and Vroom Vroom won. Somebody make a Skelly pity on that. Official. Vroom Vroom is better than Choo Choo, and it wins for all time and forever. And if we ever, and it's done. You can't say otherwise, and this is proof. And if you need on the Skellypedia article, you need a cite right here at this timestamp. Bam! Proof.
You want to cheat? These are mine.
Okay, fine. Hey, I don't care. You really gonna do the guy's garden like that, dude?
It's Guy Garden now. One singular guy, and that would be me.
All right, he'll get over it. Did I cheat? I didn't cheat. Doug is a prolific liar. No.
Piece of shit.
Jerry's putting a fake results.
Fuck you.
Curse word detected.
Let's just move on. I'm being attacked at all different angles. I'm being attacked in the chat. I'm being attacked on the street. I'm being attacked all the time. And people attack me for saying that I lie. They attack me for everything. I'm just like a magnet for haters and attackers. And you know what
Stop lying, Doug. Try that.
Okay, fine. You know what they've been attacking me for lately?
No.
Which is insane? People like to attack my swag and my steez because it's so revolutionary and so epic. My style is so epic and so crazy that people, what's funny is haters attack my steez, and 5 years later they rock my steez. So that's the funniest thing about haters. I get attacked, and then they get I get attacked, and then I get rocked. So
I'm sorry about what happened earlier.
this is okay. Don't worry.
Let's put these back.
Yeah, it's okay, dude. It's okay. So, people have been attacking my steez, and one in particular way recently that I wanted to address, and this is a unique thing about me. I go through online, I see a lot of interior design trending. I'm kind of an interior design. I like interior design, industrial design, product design. I have an eye for that. I wear like cool glasses that are circular.
So you're telling me that like I go to the store and I grab a soda and maybe a candy bar and I say something to drink and something to eat, but you're looking at like the design of the packaging,
dude,
maybe like the shape of things and like logos.
Dude,
you like logos?
Dude, beyond that, I'm looking at the design of the shelf. What? I'm looking at the design of the door handle. I'm looking at the design of the chair. I'm looking at the design of the light. I'm looking at the design of the building. I'm looking at the architecture. I'm looking at the way it's been engineered. I'm looking at the design of everything. I'm design-minded and done in an industrial style and a hardcore style. So, and a lot of my friends in that community who are very design-minded, even they are hating on this interior design choice that I've made, which I think you watch in a couple of years' time, everyone's going to be doing this. So go ahead and throw it up. And this is a question I have. Is it wrong that I love classic style basketballs and decorate my home with a classic basketball aesthetic? Is it wrong? And the reason I pose it that way is because that's really how you question these people who second guess your revolutionary style. You say, is it wrong? You tell me why this is wrong. You tell me why incorporating a basketball aesthetic is somehow wrong. You think it's immoral? You think it's because you can think it's ugly, you can think it's strange, but you're going to be, you watch any hater in the chat right now that's hating on this, I'd like to see your home in 5 years. You're going to be having basketball aesthetic.
And I'm going to come fully by your side and honestly, like, grab you around the waist on this one and support you. You know, I'm a big fan of art history and the avant-garde. That's all this is. We've seen it in the 1910s and the Russian suprematist movement. No one respected them. They threw them out, and then look at 10 years later, they say we reinvented the square.
Exactly.
Well, in this case, my buddy with a ball wrap, he's dead on again.
And see, that's one of the key elements of this. This is going to fall.
Nah.
One of the key elements of this that a lot of people have been hating on is that the fact that I wrap everything with the basketball text.
It's upholstery.
Oh.
The mushroom.
Yeah, busted.
Sorry, I challenged that one. That happened.
I can watch that live because
there it goes.
playback.
I wanted to cut to a floor
Oh,
cam,
God.
but I don't have a floor cam.
Wow, that was fun. So
Busted our shroom.
one of the things people have been nitpicking about this is that I wrap everything. So if you talk about upholstering a chair, all my chairs are upholstered with basketball material. My walls are basketball material. My counter is basketball material. Because I tell people about this and they say, oh, so you have basketballs and you have basically an orb that's like a basketball all over the house. No. I'm wrapped. I'm wrapped.
Yeah.
My house is wrapped. Everything's wrapped. My toothbrush, just to give you an example, my toothbrush is basketball material. So I'm saying head to toe in basketball swag, guys.
What I challenge you to name one.
Love that sound. I love that sound.
Yeah,
I love that sound.
Sorry, I don't mean to distract you with that.
Oh, yeah.
Just compliment
I
you.
love it. Keep it going.
But
Don't let it stop.
I just want them to name one thing that wouldn't be enhanced by being wrapped in the basketball. So just go to Doug's house. I challenge every viewer here to go to Doug's house and just
don't do that.
Go walk around and try things out. It's like what do you call them? The dimples or the stemples or the dipple or the stippling of the bumps, the little circles.
I just call them bumpies.
So the bumpies, and then you have the black lines, so you can probably kind of like, without even opening your eyes, locate the orientation of whatever item you're rubbing.
It's like Braille.
Exactly.
I just turn the lights off at night and use the basketball.
How's it smell in there, too? Like a Sports Authority?
Heavenly.
Yeah.
Like rubber basketballs. I was going to say one of the things that is bad about this. Oh, my God, it was loud. One of the things
that hurt one. Yeah, we're getting
hurt
tonight.
That hurt one.
That would hurt one.
One of the things that's bad about this is bad for being unhappy. I mean, for being unhappy. If you like, and what I mean by that is if you like being unhappy, this is bad for you because this makes me so happy. Okay, I just wanted to leave it at that.
Cool. I love it, and I support you.
Okay, and now the biggest announcement of the night, guys, before we get into some of the housekeeping, is something that's really, really big. And this is a big change in my life. And if you know me, you know I've been going for this for years. Since I was a kid, I've been dreaming of this, and I've been trying to achieve this. I don't know, 20 years now? Guys, I got sponsored. Dude, I got sponsored, finally! I got sponsored! Now, if you don't know what being sponsored is all about, you might be old and you don't know. It's where brands, skateboard style, sponsor you for being an epic boarder. I filmed a video in my driveway. I did a kickflip. I did pop shove it. I did a board slide on a small rail my dad helped me make from Home Depot. And I ollied off the curb, and I acid dropped the frickin' loading dock at the warehouse after school. And I put that all together, and I sent it and I have a list of my sponsors here because I have been receiving so many sponsorships from just this video. I emailed it to all these companies that I forget which ones I got. Guys, I got sponsored by Antihero. I got sponsored by Powell Peralta. I got sponsored by Santa Cruz. Ever heard of Santa Cruz? I got sponsored by Polar Skate Company. I got sponsored by Crooked. I got sponsored by Real. I got sponsored by Welcome. I got sponsored by Quasi. I got sponsored by Baker. I'm getting a Baker deck. I got sponsored by Girl. Oh, your thing's off. Shit. I got sponsored by Girl. I got a call from Eric Custon earlier, actually. I got sponsored by Creature. And finally, I got sponsored by Toy Machine. So some of the big ones. Oh, and Independent Trucks. I got sponsored by Independent Trucks. I got sponsored by Etnies. I got sponsored by Element. And I got sponsored by Pac Sun. I got sponsored by Pac Sun at the mall. And I got sponsored by Nike, the big one at the end. Uh-oh, is your mic not working? That's basically it, guys. So what I wanted to let you know is getting sponsored actually isn't that hard. What you do is you just make a sponsor me tape in your driveway. What they really like to see, and I think this is what got me the deal, is they like to see the kick flips in the driveway. What really got it was the shove it with the kickflip. I did a kickflip, and then afterwards I got to the end of the driveway, I did a shove it. I'm still working on the pop shove it, but I did the shove it. And guys, it's not hard. You do slappies on the curbs. Send them over. I got a lot of sponsors from skate companies, but now what I'm interested in is kind of expanding that out to some other brands, such as McDonald's, Subway, those types of things. We got to get another mic, guys. We're having technical difficulties. Dana, why don't you run a poll in the chat, say, are you sponsored?
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm thinking some of the roamers might already be sponsored. If you're sponsored, then let me know. Maybe we could work out. Maybe some of the roamers are sponsored by some of the same companies that I'm sponsored by. Dana, are you sponsored?
I'm sponsored, but I don't want to mention by who.
No way!
Yeah.
So you did a sponsor me tape and everything? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, did you do a kickflip?
Yeah.
What? You didn't tell me that.
I did a lot of things.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dana sponsored Sam. When Sam gets his microphone on, we'll see if he's sponsored. A classic Energizer Bunny battery situation here. Those lasted a while though, huh? I hope that's the problem, because if it's not, we're gonna have a silent Sam. And me and Sam are gonna have to share a microphone, but Dana, what did you film your sponsor me tape on?
Oh, on what did I film it on?
Yeah, what did you use to film it?
Just like I used, the camera.
Yeah, camera.
Yeah.
I used a camera too.
Oh, okay.
I used a home camera with mini DV.
Okay, I used a Super 8.
Oh!
I wanted to add an edge
Oh
to
my
it, kind
gosh.
of cool, old school.
You know what would be cool if
Yeah.
MeMoreTV would sponsor us maybe on a skate style.
That would be cool. Together?
Wearing the shirt together, maybe a skate
On the same
team.
skateboard.
We can be skateboarders on the same board. We
Yeah.
can get Lemon on the board.
Check.
Oh, there he is.
We're back and stronger than ever, frankly.
Oh, there we go.
Wow, now
God,
we're crystal
extremely
clear.
strong.
Huh?
You might need to turn him down a bit.
What?
Oh my God, that's loud.
Wow.
So wow, this is almost a 50-50 here in the poll, isn't it?
We're
We can
back.
go ahead and end that.
I couldn't hear anything you guys said.
End it. No. Are you sponsored? Yes, 52%. No, 47%. So about half and half. I'm curious, out of everybody who's sponsored in the chat, what are some of the companies? I wasn't looking. Left in the Red says, I definitely used a fisheye lens. I did too. That helps a lot with the fisheye.
I was going to ask, because I'm sorry my mic died of batteries. The one is full battery, the other's dead. How's that work? I replaced them at the same time. We'll never know. Are you sponsored by Bone Swiss?
Yes.
Did you go to Camp Woodward?
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
Yes.
Thank you.
I went to Camp Wood. I went to Woodward Skate Camp, and I got free pads.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, they make you wear pads?
They made me wear pads at Woodward.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Did your dad go?
They make you wear pads at Woodward. Yeah, it's really
That's awesome.
Okay. Okay.
Time for tax.
Curse word
You know what time it is, Doug?
It's time for the t-shirt poll. Guys, after this, we're going to do a t-shirt poll every week. We pit together the two graphics of the week that we thought belonged on a t-shirt, and then we let you guys decide which one's better. At the end of the year, we create a tournament system to decide what graphic is the greatest graphic of the year. I think we've made it through, 4 months, 5 months. We're almost halfway through since we started it. But this week, guys, we've got Joe Rogan and Mr. Beast. What better way to show some of that awesome viral swag? Maybe you would go viral. I've never gone viral in person, like on a street. Have you ever gone viral just on a street corner? That's where you're on the street corner. Everyone's looking at you and you go viral. And everyone's clicking on you. This is how you click, 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 click.
Someone did. I told you this. Someone yelled out and said something acknowledging the show.
We had a fan.
Here's a little peek. So after this, we're going to begin the Paters pod for the Paters as on Patreon, if that's confusing. But here's a little sneak peek. Doug, I was standing outside the other day talking on the phone. My mom was vomiting because she ate some rotten food. And she didn't realize it was rotten. She probably didn't smell it.
Yeah.
But
Yum.
and I said, Mom, it's how's it going? She goes, it's clearing up. And then meanwhile, a guy goes, hey, I love the, guess what he called it?
Oh, yeah. What did he call it?
Call it a podcast.
Yeah, he said, hey, I like your podcast. So, guys, we have viral. Sam went viral in person. I'm not going viral in person yet, but Maybe if I get this shirt on the left, Joe Rogan, I'm selling that too much. I'm also a big fan of the dude I got sponsored print, because what better way to show that you got sponsored? But only half of our realmers are sponsored, so maybe not great for half the realmers, but if you are sponsored, that might be cool. But yeah, imagine rocking the Joe Rogan and Mr. Beast on the Beltline in Atlanta, and everyone's going, dude, Mr. Beast, you're viral. Now's a good time to send in super chat.
Yeah, let's see super chats.
word detected.
While the votes are coming.
Can we say that we're making a goal, a Skeleton Realm pledge drive goal right now to get 2 super chats? Just 2. We just want 2 super chats, please, 2. It helps the show so much. We have no money. We have no money. We have no money. The software is really expensive and they make you pay every month. The software that we use to do this costs lots of money every month. It's subscription based. We have to use stock photos or else we get sued out of our ass, and that's expensive too. We have all these subscriptions. The cameras aren't cheap either, and we put down a lot of money on them, and so we haven't even made any of that back. So we have no money. Help! Help! We need more money. Please pay us. Super chat us now.
How's the chat, Dana?
Skelly Hater gifted 1 Skeleton Realm membership. How's the chat, Dana?
The chat is good. Yeah.
Guys, come on, enjoy the Payday Podcast. After this, if you join $5, oh my gosh, Dan Levine for $4.99. Beast Rogan.
Beast Rogan.
Lysica Runes. This is my favorite podcast.
Nice.
Thank you, Lysica. Not a podcast. My uncle's buddy, 6 cracks tonight, $5. Free drink ticket, $4.99. Mr. Joe. Skelly Hater, $2. No super chats, guys. Wow, it worked.
Holy
Go and
shit.
support Courtney Davis, $4.99.
Oh my God.
We need something.
Let's play some stingers for each. Let's play a stinger for
Let's play a
every.
boing, make a
For
boing.
every.
Yeah.
Here's one for who's the first one?
Necropolis says, shout out to the
Here's one.
t-shirt models.
Stinger.
Yeah, shout out to these hardworking models.
That wasn't a stinger. All right, here's another stinger.
Who's that one for? Who was that for?
You assign them, I'll
All
play
right,
them.
that one was for Lysica.
All right, here's another one.
Next. It's for my uncle's buddy. That's real. That's mub swag right there. That was my uncle's buddy. This is for free drink ticket.
Here's another one.
This is for Skelly Hater. Sneaky, scheming. I love it. This is for Courtney Davis.
That is so Courtney.
Oh, that is so Courtney. This is for Necropolis. That is Necropolis for sure.
Wow.
Like a spooky old style
Classic.
cemetery.
All right, who's this one for?
This is for Trash Image, who says, please scream one more time. Ah! That is very trashy. These are all fitting. This is for Thomas Watson for $5. That is so Thomas.
All right, who's next?
I can do this all night. Let's keep going. Let's see. Can we break a Mr. Beast record of streaming for 24 hours super chats and making the most money of any YouTuber ever and breaking Beast's record of $100 trillion? Luke for $4.99. Can y'all do a kickflip tutorial? Yes. Yes. That'd be good, actually. A kickflip TikTok.
I did a kickflip recently.
kickflip.
I can still
You
do
did a
it.
kickflip over there?
I tore my shoe. Look at this.
No
This
way.
is evidence. This is evidence I did a kickflip.
Okay, so that confirms
Oh my
that Sam
God.
is
See the
goofy.
tear?
He's goofy-footed.
The torn. No, I'm not. It's regular.
Sam
it's my left
pushes
foot.
Mongo.
It's my left foot, dipshit.
Okay.
Curse
Fuck
word
off.
Sam
detected.
pushes Mongo.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
We're skaters, dude. Okay, that might be about it, guys. We had a lot of fun tonight.
Should I end the poll?
In the poll. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Dana.
You're welcome.
See what we got, guys. Dude, I got sponsored wins 58%. Moon says, do you have a song to sing? That stinger was for Moon. And yes, we have a song. Thank you, Moon. That was a great
Fucking
timing.
save. Good lord.
Save. So wait, which one won again? I'm forgetting.
Dude, I
Dude, I got
go.
sponsored.
I
Okay.
got sponsored.
Dude got sponsored.
Dude got sponsored.
Let's
And
see.
we're going to play you guys out.
So this track is by Doug and Dana, and it's called Backflips, right?
Backflips. This is a song we made called Backflips. I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you next week, or we'll see you on the Paters Pod in about probably 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, here's another one coming up there. Yeah, can y'all do a kickflip? Oh, perfect timing. All right, goodbye. Yeah.
Everyone's saying you can't do backflips.
Yeah, haters love to run their mouths.
Well, can you?
People tell me that I lied, people tell me that I fib. They tell me I can't do a backflip. I do a backflip every single day. I do a backflip 100 times a day. I do a backflip 300 times a day. I do a ton of backflips in my spare time. I do a backflip anytime I want. I do a backflip but not a front. I do a backflip when I wake up. I do a backflip when I go to bed. I do a backflip when I wake up. I do a backflip when I go to bed. Doing backflips every day isn't hard. Do a backflip now. Hater said I could never do a backflip. I proved them wrong when I dip down, then I spring up in the air, spin around. My feet right on the ground. Easy, a clean backflip. Easy.